Bonk. 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 Bonk.
The cost of, rather than having one big home, one smaller property, and a property just outside of Melbourne. How things will change going forward, ladies and gentlemen. From a location point of view, buyers, there's plenty of boxes ticked here. Don't hold back. You certainly will go. You'll be hard pressed to find a better location with an offering that you do have between Carnegie and Glen Huntly, and from this fantastic property. The home itself, ladies and gentlemen, it's on its own title. It faces the street. It's faced to the northern sun. All that wonderful sunlight coming through the living area and certainly the master bedroom upstairs. There's no owner's corporation fees. There's no common driveway. There's no common walls. The property sits proudly on its own allotment, on its own title, ladies and gentlemen. That piece of information alone, buyers, is another reason to make sure you put that extra bid in here today to secure this fine property. Only 5.5 years old. It's been beautifully put together. Solid timber, Victorian ash floors, Caesar stone throughout. That wonderful open plan living space with the bifold doors opening out onto that huge deck area at the rear of the property. What a great entertaining space. Living downstairs, sleeping upstairs if you like. It's been finished beautifully from the moment you step in the front door there, right throughout and upstairs. Not a thing to do. You certainly hope there wouldn't be anything to do with only a home just over 5 years old. Reverse cycle air conditioning, plenty of storage, a little garden shed there at the back of the property. Very reasonable rates for the property, totaling $1654.45 per annum. No work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Well put together, very, very comfortable home indeed for your competitive bidding here this afternoon. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, if you are a first-time auction attendee, quite simply call out your bid in a nice, clear voice. Type your bid in, call it down three times for you. Once, twice, third and final time, buyers. Once the contract hits my hand, the property will be sold and we won't reopen the bidding here today. Before we get underway, ladies and gentlemen, a few things to take into consideration at the moment with the way things are going. We've had a couple of auctions today, both have sold, both well attended and both competitively bid for. But what's happening going forward? Are you thinking about holding back to see what happens? Are you wondering what might happen in the future? Through the week, you would have all, I'm sure, if you're in buying mode, you would have been reading the papers and watching the news and seeing what's being said out there. The RBA, Reserve Bank, likely to drop rates again. There's talk of the first home buyer grant being increased. Wouldn't apply here, but it being increased. There's talk of stamp duty potentially being discounted going forward, ladies and gentlemen. All of these things, if one of them happens, if a couple of them happen, it's just going to spur more interest. It'll bring more buyers out and more buyers to compete. So any savings that you might get by those incentives will quickly be eaten away by extra competition that will come into the market as a result of these things. So my suggestion would be, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been looking to buy a fine property, if you've been holding back waiting for the right one, if you've found it here in 46A Morgan Street in Carnegie, don't wait, don't hold back. 20 odd years in real estate for myself now, and every time I see a changing market, people who have bought during the GFC or during the election or whatever it might be, a bit of a downturn, they certainly haven't regretted their purchase. When's the best time to buy, ladies and gentlemen? A couple of years ago, maybe yesterday. Right now, opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, presents itself in this fantastic property. Don't hold back. A wonderful little home for your competition here this afternoon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all keen to get outside and enjoy this wonderful spring weather. We'll put it across to you now, ladies and gentlemen. 46A Morgan Street in Carnegie. What do we see for a fair bid or offer to get things started here this afternoon? In your hands, buyers, we'll give you the opportunity, first of all, if the opening bid isn't forthcoming, we'll get things started on behalf of the vendor for you. In your hands, buyers, fair bid or offer. I'm feeling very isolated here on my own, so I'd love a bit of participation from you guys this afternoon.
950,000.
950 from David. Welcome, David, at 950,000. We're away now with David in control. Great way to buy a property, ladies and gentlemen. You can all see each other. I can see you, it's just like being on site. At 950, we're away now with David. Bids there now. We're going to rise at 25,000 from here. If you prefer to bid in $50,000, that's fine with me, but 25 will go. 975, can we say now, buyers, at 950, we're away now at $950,000 with David now. In control now, Bolin, 960. Can I encourage you back, Bolin, for a rise of 25 to 975? At 950, we've got Bolin. At 950, 25 on the rise, can we say to 975? 950,000, David's in control now at 950. At 950 now, 25 are after now, 975 with Ming. Welcome Ming. At 975, one can we say to $1 million now at 975 the bid. At 975, not surprised, we're widely started. It's a beautiful piece of real estate in a wonderful location, buyers, and that's important when you're buying real estate. At 975,000 now, two of you in it now at 975,000, a rise of 25, can we say, to keep the numbers nice and round. At 975 the bid. 975 at 1 million, can we say now at $975,000. 975, own title, no owners corporation, standing proudly on its own parcel of land with its face to the sun. What a wonderful property it is, buyers, at $975,000. Just think, ladies and gentlemen, look at the competition we're seeing online. Imagine what it will be when this market opens back up again. Most likely, more competition, you'll pay a higher price. This could be your opportunity right now. Don't regret not participating. Bolin at 985. How about we say 995? Can we meet a compromise there, Bolin? At 975, looking for $1 million from here at 975 is a bid. At 975, it deserves your competitive bidding, ladies and gentlemen, and certainly a strong increment at this point of the auction now. At 975 and 25, can we say to $1 million now? $975,000, 988, 988, 995. David's back now at 995. At 995, Bolin now with $1 million. Welcome now back at $1 million now. At Bolin now at $1 million, we got there at $1 million even. At $1 million now. At 1 million buyers, I'm happy to break that down, and we'll go on a rise of 10 from here to keep you involved now at $1 million, David, or perhaps a stronger reply. Be strong now. Can we say invite you back in at $1,020,000, but we'll take you 10. At $1 million now, 10 if you like to go at $1 million, fairly bidding off it. At $1 million now, buyers, great buying still at this level. Try and buy a parcel of land this size, standing on its own parcel of what's here. At $1,025,000 with me, welcome back now at $1,025,000 now. Take a rise of 10 here, David. Can you get back involved with our starter? Can we say, David, at $1,025,000 to be now at $1,025,000. At $1,025,000 now. $1,025,000, fairly bidding off it now at $1,025,000. 10 can we say now at $1,025,000, fairly bidding off it. We are, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,025,000. And 35 now with Hua Quinn. If I'm probably not pronouncing that right, Hua, but welcome at $1,035,000. David, let's walk you through living here. You can get the speedos on or the board shorts on this summer, and up to those Carnegie pools you go. Just a nice pirouette off the diving board at $1,045,000 now with Adam. Welcome, Adam, at $1,045,000. I can picture you doing it, David. How about it? You're our starter. I'd love to see you back involved at $1 million now and 51 with MC2. At $1,051,000 the bid now. $1,051,000 now. Round me up to $1,060,000 if you like, buyers at $1,051,000. A few odd numbers coming at me now at $1,051,000 we bid. At $1,051,000. I'm sure all of you that are bidding would look great in your board shorts or bathing suits to the Caulfield pool. So get involved. You'll love living here. At $1,051,000. $1,051,000, fairly bidding off it now, Josh, at $1,051,000. At $1,051,000, and Olivia, now we welcome you at $1,060,000. Olivia now at $1,060,000 now. Please with Olivia now at $1,060,000. At $1,060,000. Rise at 10, can we say at $1,060,000 now. At $1,060,000. How are we going there, Josh? I see you chatting away at $1,060,000 now, fairly bidding off it. $1,060,000, rise at 10 if you like, buyers, at $1,060,000. First time with $60,000. Twice in at $1,060,000. Third and final call then, buyers, at $1,060,000. You are now with $1,000 now. Take your one at $1,061,000. At $1,061,000 now, fairly bidding off it. At $1,061,000 and 62 with MC2. At $1,062,000, added now at $1,070,000 now. At $1,070,000. $1,070,000. $1,070,000. 10 can we say at $1,070,000 now. At $1,070,000 buyers. A couple of you now fiercely competing at $1,070,000. at $1,070,000. Don't mind the increments from here at $1,070,000. First time in at $1,070,000. Twice in at $1,070,000. Third and final call at $1,070,000 at $1,075,000 now. At $1,075,000.
On the market, Matt.
Thank you, Josh. I was waiting for that. At $1,075,000 on the market and selling now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 now. We've got a few people jumping into the auction here still at $1,075,000. If you've just joined us, we're on the market and selling. The numbers turn green on your screen there. Type your bid in or yell it out, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,075,000. We're fairly bidding off it. We're on the market. We are selling. You are back in now at $1,076,000 with the $1,000 rise. Six with you are now at $1,076,000. Olivia back now at $1,077,000. At $1,077,000, who care to jump us up to $1,080,000? Olivia's bid at $1,077,000 now. At $1,077,000. All done. I don't think you are at $1,077,000. First time in at $1,077,000. Twice then buyers at $1,078,000. And Emma, welcome to Emma at $1,080,000. New face in the race there, Emma. Welcome to the auction at $1,080,000 now. At $1,080,000. At $1,080,000, we are fairly bid. Emma's in control there, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,080,000. Where to from here, buyers? At $1,080,000, we're on the market and we're selling it. Sometimes it's the stronger bids that'll slow the smaller bids down. So if you're thinking about it, come back with a 10. Come back with a 20. Why not? At $1,080,000. Just make it home. At $1,080,000 now, and 85 from Olivia. Welcome back. At $1,085,000 the bid now. Emma, where to from here from yourself? It's against you now. At $1,085,000. At $1,085,000, ladies and gentlemen. First time then buyers at $1,085,000. Twice then, you are back now with the ones. You like those ones here at $1,086,000. Jordan, 1.1 at $1,100,000. Go on the play of intimidation. Love the way you're bidding there at 1.1 the bid. At $1,100,000 bids with Jordan now. At $1,100,000. 1.1. Emma, Olivia, you are. What are we doing? We're coming back at 1.1's the bid now. At $1,100,000, try the same technique as Jordan did. How about a nice strong reply? Can we say 10 from here? At $1,100,000. Sell both the cars. Sell one of the cars, but live here at $1,110,000 with Emma at $1,110,000 now. 1110 000 is the bid at $1,110,000 buyers. 10 more can we say? At $1,110,000. First time then, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,110,000. I said at the start, it deserves your competition. You know you're bidding for a quality product here. It's a beautiful townhouse. I'm sure if you've been to the townhouse market, one thing you will know, there's a heck of a lot to choose from. But this is certainly unique. At $1,110,000, twice then at $1,110,000, have we seen your best then buyers at $1,110,000. Third and final time then, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,110,000. 5 more, says Olivia, at $1,115,000 the bid now. Welcome back. At $1,115,000 now. $1,115,000. At $1,115,000 now. Fairly bidding offered, ladies and gentlemen. Where to from here? Can we say to 20? $1,120,000. 5,000 more. At $1,115,000, we are bid. We're on the market. You know we're playing for keeps, ladies and gentlemen. No going back from here. You'll be waiting some time to find anything quite like this. At $1,115,000. We've seen townhouses in and around Carnegie. Josh, I'll let you share the information. Some of the top end sales of the Carnegie townhouses, Josh.
A 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 for the bigger ones, Matt, and even more.
Yep. At $1,115,000. Josh, do you think someone should pay 1.4 for this one, Josh?
If they want to, absolutely.
At $1,115,000. We could say, Josh, it's got a park down the road. We could say it's got a big in-ground pool, but we know it's the pool around the corner in Caulfield Park there, Lord Park. But the best thing is somebody else mows the grass, somebody else cleans the pool. You just get to enjoy it from this wonderful location, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,115,000, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there. Are we done? At $1,115,000. Don't look back on this one and wish you had to go on 5 more buys. Now's the time to let us know. At $1,115,000, can we say 2.5? At $1,107,500, can we say, ladies and gentlemen? 18, 16, you tell me, ladies and gents. At $1,115,000, we've seen your best. First time then at $1,115,000. Twice then at $1,115,000. Emma's back now at $1,120,000. At $1,120,000. 5 more at $1,120,000 the bid now. 1.120 is the bid now. Olivia back with a 1 at $1,121,000. 1,121,000. Olivia's back in control there at $1,121,000. Emma, might be a nice strong reply that knocks them out with a $9,000 bid. How about it? Nice round number at $1,130,000. At $1,121,000 we're bid now. At $1,121,000. First 2. Welcome back, Emma, at $1,122,000. Olivia, what are we doing? At $1,023,000 it is now. $1,123,000. 123 is the bid now. At $1,123,000. Bid with Olivia there, Emma, it's against you. 123 is the bid now at 1.123. $1,123,000. First time then buyers at $1,123,000. Twice, $1,130,000. Emma, great bid now at $1,130,000. Emma's back in control. Keen to put her stamp on it, move into enjoy it for summer. At $1,130,000, and you can, ladies and gentlemen. Great time of the year to be buying in this location with the park and the pool around the corner. At $1,130,000, bids with Emma. Olivia, it's against yourself. At $1,130,000, $1,130,000. Maybe go to 1.2. Really put the cat amongst the pigeons. At $1,130,000. At $1,130,000, bids with Emma at $1,130,000. At $1,130,000. First time then at $1,130,000. Just thinking about it, Josh, you're a good advocate for townhouses because you're at home right now in your backyard, living in a townhouse, and you love it there, don't you, mate?
Yep, spot on, mate. Love it.
At $1,130,000. You've heard it from Josh. What an advocate for a townhouse. Love living in his at $1,130,000. We're 2 times into the call at 1 million, 3 times, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final call then buys at $1,130,000. All done. Silent and finished then, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,130,000. Is there $1,000 more there from you? At $1,130,000. If you're out, let me know. Type it through at $1,130,000. We all done. All silent then at $1,130,000. Is it Lydia or Emma Josh that's holding that bid?
Emma Matthew.
Emma at $1,130,000 with Emma. Olivia, it's against you then. Are you done? Have we seen your best at $1,130,000? Bids with Emma. Olivia, have we seen your best? Can we say $1,000 more? Will 500 keep you in it? At $1,130,000. Bids with Emma now. One of the good things about these indoor auctions, I'm not getting any sunburn in my head. At $1,130,000, with respect to the highest bidder, we'll call it down 3 times. We'll sell away, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,130,000. Bids with Emma now. All done and silent, ladies and gentlemen. No late bids. We can't reopen the auction. First time then at $1,130,000. Twice at $1,130,000. Third and final time, ladies and gentlemen. QR, you've surprised us back there with $1,131,000. Come straight back, Emma, at $1,131,000. Bids with QR at $1,131,000. Can we say 35, Emma? At $1,131,000 with QR now at $1,131,000. On the final knock there at $1,131,000. Emma, keen to get you back at $1,131,000. Can we say 1? Can we say 500? Opportunities there for you as well. At $1,131,000. It isn't lost yet. At $1,131,000. Bids with Hua now. $1,131,000. Pointing the auction, we had Olivia, Emma, and now Hugh back in. But all of you been in it all the way along at $1,131,000 now. At $1,131,000. First time in at $1,131,000. Twice at $1,131,000. Third time at $1,131,000. We all done. We all silent then, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,131,000, Emma, Olivia, we see at $1,131,000, ladies and gentlemen. Contract in the air at $1,131,000. Last time buyers, once, twice, three times then at $1,131,000 buyers. We'll sell away. We are selling, and sold. Congratulations. Well done. You are.
Oh, mate, what's she done?